So, without further ado, join me in welcoming Jeff Gere.
Hi. In the time of coronavirus, we greet each other as friends in a dark space. For today, we journey into the supernatural life of Hawaii. For in the heart of the Pacific lives the volcano goddess. The stories are all about Pele. The story begins like this. Once on the windward side of Oahu, Kualoa to be exact, there was a beautiful village, and in that beautiful village there was a beautiful girl. That's me. She loved to walk in the moonlight, and it just so happened that when this story, this legend, which is of course a true legend, begins, it was a beautiful night. The wind was blowing. She went slowly, walking as young girls do, up, up, up the side of the mountain to a little clearing. She sat on a beautiful rock. She looked at the beautiful moon, Kamahina in the sky. Oh, so beautiful. She looked down and saw the waves. Kanalu, aloha. Oh, the kai so beautiful. The ocean stretching forever, glistening moonlight. Makes me feel special. There is magic in the night. Now she was sitting on a big rock and she heard something in the bushes like this. What? Pua'a, one pig. Hello? Is there a pig in there? Hello, you coming out? Hello? And out of the bushes on the other end of the clearing came a big man. Rippling muscles, bursting biceps, triceps, massive body, healthy specimen of human male presence. Him walking up, and he sat on the other end of the rock. Oh, wow. He scooted over. Closer to the girl. Oh, wow. He went. Good evening, she said. Hi. Oh, such a beautiful night to be sitting on the rock with a beautiful girl. Oh, wow. And a sweet tongue, too. Hey, Kamahina in the sky, the moon shining down on you and me. Yeah. Kanalu, the waves, the ocean kekai, oh, so beautiful. And the glistening ocean before us. Yeah. I think I'd like to kiss you. Wow. A kiss! She fluttered down the mountain, running. You know how young girls are. Well, it was dawn, and the old woman of the town was walking across the village slowly with her walking stick. She was dipping her bucket in the little tide. There was fresh water, a stream was coming by, and she heard, she turned. Youth. This girl could hardly contain herself with joy. Oh, she fluttered around the village. She couldn't even sleep. She was so excited. I'm going back there. And the sun set. And she waited for the evening to get deeper as the moon came up. And she walked up the mountain, started to go through the forest to go into the clearing with the rock to meet the boy. You get it. And just as she was stepping out from the shadows into that clearing, ow! She turned around. An old woman, gray hair like a bush growing in all directions, intense eyes. She was looking at her and she's holding her hand and said, "No, dearie, away." "Oh, wow, you're hurting me. Ow, what's up with you? What do you want?" "I want you to stand here and watch me." "I want to go meet the piggy." "Stand here, watch me." Something intense in her eyes. "Okay, geez, okay, let go." Ow. And the girl reported later to the village that as she stood there watching the old woman stepped into the moonlight clearing, and her old body started to straighten. Her gray hair started to turn black and long. All the lines in the old woman's face started to disappear. The woman's countenance changed too, until the girl in the bushes was looking at herself, walking and sitting on this rock in the clearing. Kamahina in the sky. Kanalu the waves below. What a beautiful night for a rendezvous. Oh, who could it be? Out of the bushes, hunky man. Had a nose that kind of turned up a little bit. "Whoa, there you is. Here I is. I come to sit with you." What a beautiful night for a kiss. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, oh. He put his hand around her shoulder. He pulled her in close. He pressed his lips up against her, but that's when things started to get funny, because the arms that encircled him, touching him, burned. Ow, 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 ow. And the other arm that came around to grab him burned him. He took his foot and he pushed her away from him. And then he looked back, the pig man, and she said, "You think you fool me? Pig man, come, give me a kiss." And he turned and he started to run. And behind him, the lady had begun to run behind him. But as he was running, he noticed that her legs had changed. She did not have legs. She was pouring out lava. And her body was starting to grow, and her fingers were starting to spew fire. He was running for his whole life. Then the fingers of the lava lady, Pele, reached out. And she touched him right on the butt. And he pooped right in the spot. There are still to this day called Kamapua'a, the poop of the pig. It's a grass, and if you pick it, it smells like pig poop. That was a generation of that. That's also when he changed, because he was no longer a hunky man. Now he was a pig. He's running along. Pele behind, pouring down the mountain. He ran down a little ravine up the other side, slowed the lava. She reached towards him. He came to the edge of a cliff. Big problem. Oh no! Ocean below, lava behind. Ocean below, lava behind. I gotta jump. He jumped into the sky. But as he jumped, he changed his shape again, and the pig became a fish. And the fish fell over the cliff and down into the ocean. The name of that fish is the Humuhumunukunukuapua'a. Humuhum is fish, nukunuku is nose, apua'a of the pig. The fish with the nose of a pig. That's what Humuhumunukunukuapua'a means. It's the state fish of Hawaii. And this is the story because it's one of the shapes of Kamapua'a, the pig god. And this is a story that was told by a girl in fright and terror when she returned to the village. The legend of the day when she witnessed Pele burn the rear end of Kamapua'a, who escaped by becoming a fish. The Humuhumunukunukuapua'a. And you reach out your hand and go, chugga, shinga, shugga. And you put that story right in your pocket so that tonight you can tell it at dinner.